addiction knows no limits. It doesn't have an identity. Addiction will seek out anybody. I grew up in a well-established home with both parents that stayed together and was around the right crowd and went to church and did all the, the stereotypical right things to do. But there was a lot of dysfunction in there that, like a lot of psychological abuse. And I got so frustrated with what was going on at home. It felt like my family, we were living double lives. Because we'd go out and we presented ourselves really well to the public. And then we'd go behind closed doors, and then it was dysfunction. So I finished high school and immediately found a way to move out and got into some groups of friends that, I started drinking, started smoking weed. It didn't take long before life spiraled out of control. I lost everything because dumped all my money into substances and completely fell apart, had an actual psychotic episode. I ended up in a psych ward for a little bit. After the psych ward, I said, all right, I'm cured. Everything's better. I'm all good. And everybody in my life at this point, even some of the people I was using with, were saying, no, you're not good. You have an actual problem. You got to go to treatment. That's where you're going. So they kind of forced me in there. So I said, all right, perfect. I'll go to rehab. I'll do whatever it is they want me to do. And I'll prove to them by going through this process that I'm not an addict, that I don't have this problem. So when I get out, I'll say, hey, look, I did all their tests, I did all their stuff. Turns out I'm actually fine. Got out of there and jumped right back into it. Relapsed really quickly. Things fell apart harder. I go to treatment again, same place. And I'm there, and at that point, that's when my girlfriend at the time left me. And I go, okay, well, screw it, then I'm just going back out. I was on my way out the door, and this dude stops me, and he goes, hey, let me talk to you for a second. I want to see what's going on. He's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm leaving. I'm done with this program. He said, well, why are you doing that? I said, well, my girl left me, and I don't care. He said, well, what's your plan? Where are you going to go? Which I realized I didn't have an answer. So I said, I don't know. I'll probably end up living out of my car again and getting high. And he said, that's cool. You've already done that, and that didn't work for you. He said, and realistically, if you stay here the whole time and go back out, that's still there. It's not going anywhere. That's a life that will wait on you as long as it has to. What if you did this? You could try this program, stay here, and actually do it for yourself this time. He said, your girlfriend breaking up with you is actually a gift, because now you realize you were getting clean for her. That doesn't work. He said, you got to get clean for yourself. So stay here, try this program, actually, and apply yourself. And one of two things is going to happen. It's either not going to work, and you're going to waste what? A couple months that you have left here. And then you'll go back out and live the lifestyle that you know you're going to end up living anyway. So nothing gained, nothing lost, whatever. He said, or the other option is it actually does work and you experience a kind of joy in life that you didn't even know existed for yourself. And so I worked really hard on the program. I got out. I started getting connected with all sorts of Bible study groups that I could. I was going to church all the time. I was getting into all these different activities. And that was when I felt like the Lord put the call on my heart to go into ministry. And I said, all right, let's do this. So I prayed about it. I said, Lord, if I'm supposed to go into ministry, if I feel like this is what you're calling me to do, then give me a sign or show me where to go. Give me the next right step. And sure enough, he brought a pastor into my life that connected me with Restore. And I came out here, and when I came up the drive at Restore, it was as if someone was saying to me, this is where I've been leading you. And I came in here, and this place is amazing. I can't think of a better place for someone that's devoid of all hope and struggling in addiction. Every single aspect that I could possibly think of a man's life that needs addressing or that needs to be consistent. There's people here, or there's a program that's a part of this that helps address those things. When I went through treatment, my big question that I asked our counselors all the time was, okay, so you get clean, you do this program, whatever. How do you have fun in life without getting high? And I remember getting some kind of half-hearted answers of oh, well, You'll enjoy things. You'll find stuff that you enjoy. It'll be fine. And I go, no, I'm really worried about this actually, because I don't want to live a miserable life where, oh, I'm clean, but I'm just, white knuckling it. And so when I came here, my thing was, yes, we want to have programming for these guys. We want to have stuff in place that helps them change and transform and learn and grow. But I said, I also want them to know life won't be miserable. You can have fun and be clean. You can enjoy things and be clear and be present. Jesus says, his yoke is easy and his burden is light. And I couldn't agree more with that. You'll have hard times walking with God, no doubt. But again, your lowest low will never be as low as what it was when you didn't have God with you.